You want to be a cowboy spinning your revolver and looking good in fancy ass hats like this one that I got. Yeah, well, good luck looking nice in one of those hats. Let's find a better one. Marine Corps. You don't rock enough of their shit already. Okay, so I know I. Oh shit! 1 second, y'all. Oh no, my Marine Corps hat got fucked up. I need a hat for this video. Okay, we ball. Obligatory shotgun spin. 1 second. All right. Now that I've done that, I can continue. And yes, I do like wearing hats. Otherwise, I feel bald. So when it comes to spinning a pistol and making it, look decent over, bad, the way that you want to start is you want to find your cheapest airsoft pistol. Mine is this one because I don't like it as much as my silver one. Yes, it is fake. YouTube. However, give me a second. Pause it. You also have yourself first guns a man will ever get, because as a man, your life consists of getting one plastic gun and up all the way up to nothing. So that is definitely not this one, actually. I don't want to spin either of these. And we'll do it with this one. So this is a oldie goldie, the CS6 Recon. I haven't put anything on it just because it's easy to spin this way. This is not the best one, but as a child, you might, one day go to, grab something and drop your gun and it spin, and that's how it all started, right? Man, I love these things. I can even spin this one. Wait, hear me out. Okay, that might actually get into something later. I'm sorry, y'all. Do all this recording in one take. So, you want to start with your cheapest airsoft gun, because I'm assuming that you all have airsoft guns. If you don't, obviously, if you've seen my car arms one, I think these things are seriously like 20 bucks, but any good old Springer will do. You want to get one that's all polymer, though. And the reason why is these all polymer ones, I think this thing literally weighs like a pound at maximum. Hell, I've eaten cheese that weighs more than this. I'm kidding. I would never do that to my intestines. You shouldn't either. I know I'm not flicking you off. You all are my favorite, and you know it. But first thing you want to do, obviously, check, make sure it's unloaded. So for this one, obviously, you can't slide check it, but for most spring pistols, you can look in here. I'm trying to get a good angle where you can still see it. I don't. Basically, check here. There's a little hole in here that you can check. I'll take a clearing rod, also known as a house key. Try to find it. But basically, just make sure that's clear so we don't accidentally shoot yourself or anyone around you. Don't do what I'm about to do, ever. Please. It is empty. Okay. So for this one in particular, I'd keep the safety off because it makes a rigid trigger. That's one thing that you want. You don't want a little floppy trigger. See how easy it is to kind of just... I'm literally applying basically no pressure. I'm just resting my finger and it goes down. I can rest my finger on the trigger here, and I'm fine. Follow gun safety rules, guys. It matters, even in airsoft, even if I do stupid stuff all the time. Do as I say, not as I do sort of thing. Gun spinning is inherently dangerous on a real firearm. I don't recommend it, but also wouldn't do it without eye pro, regardless. I got my glasses, and I'm going to consider that enough. Enough safety ranting. Start. Take out your magazine. Leave that to the side for now. We'll get a nice start. So what you want to do is, here, I'll start with my pointer finger because that's how I learned it first, is you're going to want to simply just drop it and then rotate the wrist, rotate it again, And you just keep rotating the just for your starting spins. It'll be slow and choppy, and that's fine. And then as you get better, you want to try to get more than once, like go for one, and keep going for one until you can catch it every single time that you do it, like that. Then once you get a little bit better, go for two, like this. That was a single. Resetting. So two, 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 and then that was five. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just keep going until you get better at it. Until honestly you can just and catch it. Get comfortable with it. Increase the weight. Magazines tend to have a weight in it. This one you can hear the weight because it's a janked magazine. 1 second. That fixed it. Load that in. It'll add some weight. So now what we want to do is just 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and just keep going. It is completely fine to end up catching your hand on the slide now that there's more weight. It's just a transition. Eventually you'll get better at it where you can go, do some spinny spins. Now for this one, it's very handle heavy, which is why it's all chunky in its spin. So what you want to do is, let's say you're at the point where you're comfortable enough to never drop this thing, right? Oh, I'm good. Dropped a magazine on my foot. Go for your gas non-blowback. Now this one is fake. This was from back before when they issued plastic or orange plastic tips on it. You can tell because it's flush here. 4.5 millimeter. I don't know if you can see it. I'll even take off the slide for you. It's fake, y'all. Again, keep it on safe. Check it. This one you just take out the magazine because it doesn't have an internal chamber. And again, 1, 1, 1. This is really actually difficult for me because I'm used to spinning half of your pistols. And then that was a 2.5. Just keep going, get comfortable. So you can do it like that, which, again, the weight proportionations of your gun matter. So like for this, now it's very choppy because the magazine weighs a lot. Wouldn't recommend that exact one, but keep working on it. Work on your weight, and you always want to take your gun to the lightest you can get. So like for the revolver that I have, I take off the grips, use my key, which is really just a screwdriver at this point. And yeah, actually, if your room has those little knob hole locks, where it's just a little circle, just empty circle in your lock, check on the door frame. There should be one of these little things. That's your lock, your key at least. Just stick it in, turn it, and that should lock or unlock the door from the outside, which is really nice. I have a couple of these. This one's just become my screwdriver. So if I really wanted to take forever, I could take out all the insides and all that and start by just spinning the chassis. Now, I wouldn't recommend it for this revolver in particular, because this one has weights in the barrel that I could have just taken out. Just take off the barrel. If you're savvy enough to know how to do that, like this one in particular is very easy. Again, learn your spin. 2s, 3s, 4s, I guess. Fuck. Alright, there we go. Just had to reset the trigger. It does that. Now, I have to reassemble this, which is going to take me a second, so, let's share our sponsor that I don't actually have yet. Sponsor is you guys. You pay me in likes and comments for me to read that make me happy, and that's about all I get from this as of right now. While I'm in the process of putting this back together, I'm sure this will take long enough for you to, watch my entire 4-ish hours of web series that should be out by the time this gets posted, if it gets posted on time. I would always recommend this to anyone who watches my channel, no matter how large it gets. Hell, I'm actually going to set this to my channel trailer, because this is a good video, even if it's a little boring sometimes, because I can't figure out screw this thing in properly. Dear Lord. It's not that hard, it's a single screw. I'm losing my mind, y'all. So this should be video, I think this will actually be my 100th video by the time that I post it. Actually, no, it is going to be my 100th video. I'll just wait until I have 99 other videos to post this one. Speaking of which, I actually still have a video that you guys have yet to watch. And I know this because it still has 0 views, which I find is interesting because it's the same as a different video that I posted, except for one small key difference, like title card wise. There's one small difference. I actually used the exact same picture as thumbnail for 2 different videos, just to throw you all off, because I thought it would be funny. Okay, so it's locked out now. Handle does make this easier to stop, because it's got fucking finger grooves. Yet again, for YouTube, I have to. This is not a real revolver, okay? It's an old Colt revolver from, like, I think the 80s. Well, not Colt, but a Colt-styled fake airgun revolver. Shoots little brass BBs. Now, for this one in particular, I don't know if any of you have ever seen one of these. There's actually... dropped it. Weights in the barrel, including, the actual barrel. Another good way to learn it, take the weight off the barrel, because in this one you kind of want the weight to be in the handle. For people that have a double single action revolver like this one, which I actually think is a really cool... Wrong one. This is the weight. The short one is the weight, y'all. Also works as an opening rod to get out the weight, because the weight does actually have a function besides just being a weight. I just forgot what it is. Because I've never shot this thing. This is my stepdad's. That's how old this thing is. It's old as fucking dirt. Actually, I think my stepdad's dad gave this to me. I don't remember. So, start with closed trigger, which is the double action for a revolver. Real easy, light spins. But here's where things get really challenging. So you've worked your way all the way up. You're about to earn your cowboy hat, right? You're like 4 minutes away from earning yourself a cowboy hat. And yes, once you have learned everything there is to learn in this video, you need to buy yourself a 10-gallon hat like I have. Because this thing's freaking phenomenal. Look how much sun is not in my eyes. Thank you all for serving as a mirror to fix my rim. There we go. Take it, and for at least this one, hock it back into single action, because that gives you a lot of space to move your trigger, allowing you to do things like finger transfers, like how I just did that off screen, and I'm very upset that I did that off screen because ow, pinched my finger. Alright, small issue with my gun. You know, I was so close to earning my own cowboy hat. Yes, I am actually bald. That's... forget you saw that. So yeah, spin it in single action if you have one that'll stay in single action, but I need to find something interesting to talk about to fill up the